Coach, to the untrained eye, it looked like your group played pretty well the other night. How'd you assess?
I was really excited about what I saw on the field live and then on tape, backed all those things up. Those guys did a nice job, very aggressive mentality, put the ball in places where our guys could get it and make some plays on the ball.
How familiar were you with Tyrod Taylor by the time you got to camp, and relative to what you know about him and his past, how much upside is left in his game from what you can tell?
Well, thinking back to spring and when we had this same visit with you guys, I think it's the tip of the iceberg for Tyrod. I think he's an untapped player in the league. He's done some really nice things so far in the league, and I think it's only going to get better.
What are some of the things that he's doing that would be indicators that what you say is the case?
Well, he was accurate. He pushed the ball down the field. He's smart. His progressions went smoothly. Those things give you confidence.
But with Baker, it seemed like he made a lot of plays after he'd make a slide in the pocket or just kind of a subtle movement. How much did you like his, pocket presence for his first time playing in NFL?
I was really excited about it. We drill it, and it's part of his game naturally. All those guys did a nice job of moving in the pocket, creating time and space and opportunity for our guys to shake loose.
And how, we've talked about his height. Everybody talks about his height, but how important is it when you're not 6'5" to be able to kind of find those windows back there?
Oh, I think if you make plays, you make plays. It really doesn't matter.
What about just your impressions of Baker and his NFL debut?
Like I said, he did a great job. We're really excited to see what's next. It's always good to see what you have live. That was our first time for all these guys with a chance to get hit in the side of the head. What are you going to do now? And those guys, they really showed well.
Where do you think he still needs to grow, Baker? Where do you think Baker still needs to grow?
He's had 22 preseason NFL snaps. He has a long way to go, and we're encouraged with where he's at right now.
When you say it's just a tip of the iceberg for Tyrod Taylor, it seems like he's just keeping the seat warm for Baker for next year. So what do you see? What do you see Taylor's future here?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about keeping the seat warm. If you got another question, that's not the way we look at it at all.
So then, what do you see then his future with his team?
I think he's going to be very successful for us this year, which is the only year that matters. And I like where he's at. I like where he's going. I love his leadership and the way he's aggressively going about being the leader of this team, completing balls and moving us down the field.
Did Baker do anything Thursday night that surprised you? You've been watching him probably since the college film, through the OTAs, and now through training camp. Was there something that stood out to you that you hadn't seen from him yet?
No, what I was excited about the most was just continued progress. I think in spring we saw some times where we were running around and there was a more settled in the pocket play from him, which is more of an NFL style game, and he's really coming around to it.
Coach, really small sample size, only 4 snaps in the no huddle, but what did you see out of Tyrod in that no huddle that just makes you...
Command. He looked comfortable. He had command. And the guys responded. You could see what happens in an up-tempo situation. You get a chance to catch some guys off guard, and the timing of what the defense tries to do changes. So it puts it in our favor, and we took advantage of it.
And you guys as an organization have a plan, and you have really steadfastly stuck to the plan. Tyrod's our man, Tyrod's our star. After that game the other night, we started to get all the national hype gets going on Baker. Everybody starts to say, where should we start Baker? Does this game change anything about the organizational plan that you guys have?
Well, I think you said the right words. National hype. We have our plan. We're sticking to it, and when it changes, we'll all know.
In terms of Taylor's 5 passes, all completions, was each? I remember thinking to myself, a couple that looked right on the money, right? You got there right when it was supposed to. Were each of those 5 textbook throws, or did you kind of take those apart and say, and sit down with Taylor and say, this throw, a little tweak on this, or were they kind of mid-season throws?
Well, we take them all apart. They're all in positions where guys can get it, and that's what's important. So we just kind of left it at that. We don't try to make it more than what it is. Put the ball in a place where we can complete it and run, and we did.
Did he throw real well within those 5?
Absolutely.
You mentioned Tyrod's leadership, and Baker seems to have a lot of leadership. But they're 2 different guys. How would you compare and contrast their leadership styles, Baker and Tyrod?
Well, they're perfect for each person because it's their personality, and that's what's important. Be who you are and be that guy every day, and things will go good for you. and each guy is that for themselves, and that's what's important, and then we're seeing that play out.
Anything specific that you would say they do differently from a leadership standpoint?
Oh, I
Fits
think
with their
it really doesn't matter as long as it's with what they are.
You know, we see these guys on the field all the time, but take us into the classroom. What is Tyrod Taylor like in those meetings?
Prepared. Every single day he's prepared. He's gone through it once, twice. We get him the scripts ahead of time. He knows the plays, quick to answer, and participates.
How long did it take you to get, obviously you like him, how long did it take after you two became acquainted with each other?
About a minute.
Remember the first meetings one went?
I don't. I just know when you walk into a room, each guy gives off a vibe and the feeling you get from that person. And he came in and it was professional leadership and accountability, and all those things resonate with what we want out of our position.
Ken, how do you see Tyrod rubbing off on Baker already?
Well, Tyrod sets the bar for consistency. There's no doubt about it. There's no man more consistent that I can think of than him when he gets here, how he is when he's here, taking care of his body, study habits, leading the team on the field. The bar's set very high. It's fantastic.
How do you think he's handling the, I mean, it's not easy because we've seen it happen here before. It's not easy to have the Heisman Trophy winner, the #1 pick here, and just the presence of Baker. How do you think Tyrod's handling all of that?
Well, none of that really matters. Tyrod just needs to be here and do what he's doing and win games. And all those other things, everything takes care of itself. Win, handle your job, and everything will be just fine.
Coach, you talked a lot about Tyrod's leadership. What did you think about him getting guys together, getting guys to come out to LA, making sure he had extra work with guys in the downtime?
He did it without me mentioning it to him. And I did one time, and he had already had the plans already set. So at that point, I kind of knew what we had, and that puts a big smile on my face, that's for sure.
So when you guys made the move this offseason to get him, I'm sure you had a feeling that you were getting a consummate professional, but has he been even more of an impressive leader than you thought he was before you really knew him?
Yes, because his style of leadership, you may not always hear it or whatever, but you always feel it, and that's what's important.
What are some of the coaching points that go into the flux you've had at receiver, where both the starter and the backups have been thrown to different guys, with different situations coming up? I mean,
Hey, it's where we're at.
chemistry and-
That's what we have,
how
and
do you
we're.
coach that, though, or don't you need to? They kind of know that they have to find the chemistry.
Well, what's important is the communication after each play. Hey, I'm throwing it to this spot. I'm expecting you here at this timing. And then after a play's over, hey, it was a little off here. It was a little, and the communication after the play to get back to a place where we can both feel comfortable it's happening here at this time. And they do a great job of that. The receivers are very receptive, and the quarterbacks do a really nice job of communicating in their way where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, and how the ball's coming out.
Landry's been here since the start. I mean, does he kind of set a tone for both rooms, his room and the QB's room?
Hey, he can set any tone he wants. I'm riding with him. He's awesome. I love him, and I can't wait to see more.
Is
From
he,
just a perspective, we've seen Baker out here a couple of times go against the first team defense, and on back-to-back days, Jamie Collins picked him off one day, Joe Shulman picked him off the other day. So again, in the interest of perspective, he played this game against second team defenses. There's a vast difference? Can we acknowledge that there's a vast difference between playing against second team defenses and starting defenses?
Well, yeah, that's why first guys get paid a lot more than second guys. Yeah, sure. But the speed of the game is different than college, and progress has been shown, and we're excited about that, and we're going to continue that.
Coach, where is he when it comes to playing under center? How has he adapted to that for you?
He's done a really nice job. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of issues that way. It is what it is. The NFL game's played from under center. Some people more than others, and to have the instincts, and like you saw, the slide in the pocket and the field, the buy space and time is what all those quarterbacks have to do.
has Tyrod had a lot of experience going no huddle, not 2-minute drill, but no huddle like you guys did in that second series? And is that something you think could be a big part of the offense?
Well, I think in 2-minute situations it'll be a huge part of the offense because that's what that situation is, and I think we'll see how much we get into all that as we go.
How much culture shock can be in this part of Ohio as opposed to the opposite end?
Well, the weather's great, so right now it's great. So I haven't had any shock, and the fan base is fantastic, as always, and I knew that when I was down south.
Just a couple more.
Do you
think it helps Tyrod's confidence and his ability just to go out and play, knowing the organizational standpoint right now that he is the starter and he's not? It's not an actual competition.
Yeah. He's our guy, and that's what it is. And to keep bringing it up is the only reason why anybody would put a cloud in anybody's head. So let's get on with him being the guy, and let's get on to playing and winning and doing what we're supposed to do and what we're here for.
What's the dynamic between Drew and Tyrod? Because we all have written about Drew and Baker, but Drew and Tyrod is kind of that lower level. So can you talk about that?
He's a what?
I guess it's like the not as mentioned, the lower level story.
Better, yeah. He's the secret sauce. I'll stand right here and say he is the secret sauce to the room and to the group. He's seen everything before, and he's played enough to know exactly what's going through the starter's head. Shoot, as a starter, he has a winning record. So he has a lot of input and a lot of influence on the way we think about things and the way we do things. He's fantastic.